is Mr. Mark Doris J. Lindog. Are you ready to continue your journey? For this topic, it's all about adjectives. You may take your notes.
Okay, what is adjectives? Adjectives are words that modify or describe other words, making the academic writing and speaking much more specific and interesting. In addition, adjectives are used to identify or quantify people, individual people, and unique things. They are usually positioned before the noun or pronoun that they modify. Some sentences contain multiple adjectives. Okay, class, in terms of adjectives, we have 10 different types of adjectives. First is comparative adjectives. Okay, from the word itself, comparative, it shows a comparison and it compares two different things or people to each other. Like, for examples, Gian is taller than Jerus. This box is larger than a stone. The retail price of rice is more expensive than dog food. Second is superlative adjectives. It compares more than two different things or people. Like, for example, Catriona is the most energetic student in section Amber. Also, Dwight is the smartest in the class. And out of 50 students, Jericho is the loudest student. Third is predicate adjectives. It is an adjective that appears as a subject complement in the predicate of a sentence rather than directly next to the nouns or pronouns that they modify. In sentences and clauses, predicate adjectives come after connecting verbs. Examples: Dwight is tall. Gian became angry. The fish looks delicious. Fourth, we have compound adjectives. This adjective that is created from numerous words which are frequently joined by hyphens. Also, it is a combination of two or more words which can perform the role of an adjective in a sentence. Now, here are the examples of compound adjectives. The manager hired extra workers for the party so that staff wouldn't be short-handed. Dwight sat to the middle-aged women on the bench. I heard a never-ending rant about the campaign last week. So basically, the highlighted words that shows a compound adjectives in these sample sentences are the words short-handed, middle-aged, and the word never-ending. Fifth is possessive adjectives. It is an adjective that modifies a noun by identifying who has ownership or possession of it, and it is frequently used to denote possession or ownership. Like, for example, my, your, its, her, his, our, their, and whose are the most regularly used possessive adjectives. Now, here are the examples. You are my favorite person. Dwight spent the day with his girlfriend. Gian is using his motorcycle every day. Basically, these sample sentences, it shows an ownership. Sixth is demonstrative adjectives. It is used to indicate relative positions in space and time. This, that, these, and those are the most regularly used demonstrative adjectives. And here are the examples. This is the right time to tell me. Ignore those people who aren't grateful to have you. That is the greatest thing that I saw. Seventh is descriptive adjectives. From the word itself, it describes a person, and it is an adjective that characterizes a noun or pronoun's attributes, traits, or qualities. Here are the examples. Dwight told a scary story about his childhood. Gian is a friendly person. He told me an interesting story. Eighth is interrogative adjectives. It is an adjectives that are used to ask questions like what, which, and whose are examples of interrogative adjectives. For example, what did you do? Which one of you filled a report today? Whose turn is it to wash the car? Ninth is attributive adjectives. It is an adjective that appears immediately after the noun or pronoun that they modify. Attributive adjectives are also usually used directly before nouns and pronouns, but they modify. They do, however, occasionally appear after them. For example, Catriona has a beautiful face. The hungry cat ate the fish that I gave. Dwight gave something special to his sister's wedding. And last is distributive adjectives. It is an adjective that is used to refer to individual members of a group. Each, every, either, and neither are examples of distributive adjectives. Here are the example sentences of distributive adjectives. Every member of the choir is required to attend Mass every week. Each student has their specific tasks. And I'll be happy if either candidate for treasurer wins the election.
Thank you for listening. See you on our next discussion.